So there's this lady, her name is Justina Malela Sionzua. Now, she worked in the Ministry of Interior and of Coordination for the national government. So she has been accused of very many charges, but they could only prove 4 of them. One of them being that she received a bribe of 2,500 bob. And for that, she's been found guilty and she has been fined 500,000 Kenyan shillings. But if she cannot afford that, she has to go to jail for 2 years, which, because she can't afford it, she's going to jail for 2 years. Now, the anti-corruption court, I am all here for us, like, you know, coming down on people who are corrupt. I'm totally here for it. But I find it ridiculous that we can find the evidence and the proof for 2,500 bribe, but we are still question mark on the NYS fraud problem. We are still question mark on the Eurobond. We are still question mark on the recent 60 billion that has gone missing. You know, I feel like, the message here is the bigger the bribe, the easier we're just going to tuck it underneath. I don't like the hypocrisy.
And it's heartbreaking. I think that is very loud and clear. And also what's very loud and clear is we're living in the animal farm. I remember that book, and it was so metaphorical.
Yeah.
And the animal farm was all about, we're all animals, but some animals are more equal than others.
Yeah.
Let's just say some of us are here to breathe some of the air, you know, and just be here a day at a time.
To survive.
But there's certain people that really run this country and own this country, because I feel this is, you know, we're not looking at this as it's any good, but there are bigger issues that they would be heavy-handed on. And I think it's heartbreaking. Someone else is looking at it like, okay, so what does the person who got away with the procurement of 60 million Kenya shillings get away with? You know, I would like to know where all the other things go, where all the other stories that are all over.
You know, the interesting thing as to why this is important is, of course, first you want to say, oh, it's because she's a woman, so it was so easy, which, yeah, I think that's part of it, but also it's cases like this that show that this court and anti-corruption and the police try to do something. It's to placate people. And that's the important thing, is it's the people who are at the top being, okay, we'll throw them a bone just to get them to be quiet about us actually stealing those billions. This is just a story to get people to be quiet.
And
the timing of it, huh?
For the, as far as the women point, we know there's a governor right now where Guru has been laced with so much about corruption and everything like that. So maybe it's not a female thing, but it's definitely, as you said, there's the people who are at the top. The law doesn't count for them, you know?
Or the treatment's not the same,
it's
absolutely,
just,
and they're showing it to you loud and clear, because the things that they're really silent on.
So
and then there's things that they're talking about like this, and you're thinking, okay, so she gets to get in jail for 2 years, and that's 2,500 bob. I'm just thinking, you know what? The discrepancies in that. It's a little heavy-handed.
And the cases for like the big people are always being either kind of postponed or adjourned or something like that. But her, it's just been bam, 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 jail.
It was incredibly swift.
Exactly. So that means that we do have the infrastructure to actually take a corruption case from A to Z. So that means the people in between are the ones who are just ignoring it. But this one, I know the anti-corruption court wants us to see this as a good thing, but we have just seen the cracks in that system.
But is it new?
No.
This is definitely not new.
No one here is shocked by corruption.
No, absolutely not.
If anything, we're shocked by the swiftness of it.
Like, wow, we can get a case this fast.
Yeah, it is classic. It is classic. But I hope that changes, and I hope they know that we're watching.
We are.
Yeah, we're reading into it. There's something else there between the lines.
Police definitely have our attention, and anti-corruption definitely have our attention. Now we're expecting more.